try to chase in. And of course, pre-6, Twisted Fate is not going to be able to go as fast as Taliyah.
There's the dash forward as Johnny does manage to get himself a grab at him. There is the polymorph onto the Lucian here as well as on Fleek. He's trying to be tricky. VicLa as well, a little bit caught out, but First Blood once again goes to Aiming, and life is just flashing on top of them. There are the circles. Johnny's going to be thrown back, and this time, let's just make it a double.
And I don't understand the reasoning as to why the Aphelios at this stage in the game is he backed, as you mentioned, wasn't there, didn't get any value of the plates, but he's just going to run right back down the bottom where there is not an enemy AD carry, as we see a rotation up here to try to punish Rascal.
Yeah, okay, Rascal is in a whole lot of trouble. And yeah, Johnny's going to visit him here, and Rascal's just going to give himself over to Johnny, because honestly, from the laning phase, he was absolutely destroyed. But this could certainly be a bit backbreaking, as Tidal Wave once again going to be absolutely majestic as it does basically nothing, and Aiming is just going to come on over. Alcove Gaming is going to be the bane of Harmalife Esports one more time as Vista gets over here, but it should be Aiming securing this turret as well.
Going to grab a plate.
And TF was, okay, never mind. Aiming, going to get caught out of position. He's dashing, and he's going to be able to make it out. Okay, never mind. He does have to use everything available in his kit, but he had no flash, he had no cleanse, and he still makes it out thanks to life. As Cuz is now potentially caught, but I'd say it's more like the opposite, as they have a gentleman's agreement there with the Blast Cone. Johnny takes a bit of damage there with the Piercing Light, and KT back into control once again. It looked like it was going to be
VicLa does now have that crown.
Yeah, Rascal going to find himself an ulti as they were trying to take down the control ward. Weaver's Wall comes on through, and Harmalife, everyone was there, but they just can't do anything about the fact that KT want to start a fight.
Yeah, and Weaver's Wall gets some value here, not going to lead to a kill, but will force a flash. Car's going to switch that to a heal, not as impactful.
Well, Cuz going to get knocked up here, as Trundle may need to use the Subjugate, and he is just going to go down before he can even do anything. Big Gnar there from Dudu, but not quite able to get too much done. Aiming, Calibrum Q comes through from Johnny, and they execute the Lucian. Karis locks down the Taliyah as well, as Rascal's desperately trying to get away. The Boomerang, so incredibly close, but not close enough. Still, KT lose out on the fight, and Harmalife
by Cyclone. Life's trying to peel for him. Aiming is like, I'm going to kill the support. I'm not going to peel, I'm not going to shoot at Dudu here. Look at Aiming, and then he's basically caught by Chani, who flashes for him, gets the Moonlight Vigil to finish him off, and the rest of KT is like, I need your damage. Dudu's at like, 20% health there. If you had finished him off first, we just win the front to back. Like, KT just got split in half.
Watch this though, he gets Seismic shoved, and then like 2 members of KT instantly get walloped.
Yeah. And if Aiming is there to add some extra damage, I think they could probably front to back this, but he's trying to kill the enemy Lulu.
Oh man.
I'm going to finish him.
Close.
Almost. And he's like, what was that?
Aiming.
Drop that Herald! Drop that Herald!
Oh no! Well, On Fleek's real dead. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Sometimes you go for the hero play. You do manage to secure a turret, but you lose a Drake, and there's no fighting left available because there's no smite.
Yeah, he is seen.
Boomerang steal? Wolf?
We've seen it before.
But just takes a bit of damage as that Naba is well and truly prepped. And going to be able to throw houses around as Nara is wont to do. KT just K-ramming right now.
And as they should. They just want to siege up this turret, take it out here, remove some...
Whoa, the fadeaway! There's the Seismic shove as well. Tidal Wave is beautiful, but Dudu survives for such a long time. Cyclone clone into the back line for On Fleek, but honestly, there's no follow-up, and he has to just drift away as Karis. Not going to get picked out by the Seismic shove, but does move himself out of position. Gold card connects onto Aiming. He's not going to cleanse it because he was with the safety of his team, and now it looks like KT will get their prize.
Yep. Finally, they get the siege to succeed after they end up fishing with the Taliyah, grabbing a kill. They have the follow-up CC with the Nami, and that's all it takes. A pick is all you need, and not an extremely long-range composition or anything like that. Just look at where Rascal is sitting here on the edge. Sets up the ult, then the shove, then the tidal wave. Dudu is pulled to death, and On Fleek tries to turn this as a really nice attempt here. Karis also has a gold card, but they don't have the follow-up damage.
That you cannot cleanse. That is, of course, the pillar. As Weaver's Wall comes on through, VicLa just going to follow the tidal wave down. Karis going to be picked off. with that seismic shove. Not dead just yet, but Humble Life Esports just taking all of the poke damage that KT will deal out towards them. Rascal still so healthy as once again it's going to connect as VicLa flashes the wall just to lock down the kill onto the Wukong.
That ward sees him. That ward just to the left of the wall there.
KT see all, Wolf.
Look at all these wards here. Like, there's nowhere that you are as Humble Life Esports where you're not seeing. Like, on one hand, it's an impressive seismic shove from VicLa, but on the other hand, it's really not that impressive when you consider he just literally could see on Fleek and can pull him. And anybody who comes nearby.
Yeah.
It's just, fact of the matter is there's so much CC here.
Yeah, on Fleek just gets caught out as aiming. Oh, doesn't actually manage to get the engage. He flashes, gets knocked up by the second part of the Cyclone though. And that is so much damage now missing. VicLa as well is frontlining. He's just gonna get taken down as KT. They throw it all away. Who got excited?
Yeah, that's the question. Well, on Fleek is just ready to punish a Gale Force forward. Aiming is looking for an aggressive move there. They turn on him, Cyclone catches him. He has no way out. And Cleanse is useless versus Cyclone because you're just going to get hit by the second, you're going to get hit by it immediately afterwards. Does end up going down here, and that's the end of that. So that's just straight up a Baron into Humble Life Esports, into their pockets. A lot of extra gold, and both carries, both has to flash. Second part of the Cyclone catches him.
They were looking to catch on Fleek, but he pressed W, and that was enough.
Yeah.
So
we can watch this from on Fleek's perspective. As Gale Force comes through and he's like, oh, I'm on him. I'm just going to W. And
well, actually, he just walked backwards.
Yeah. Well, he walked out of range. Goes back in.
Yeah. It's over there, and you can see that Humble Life Esports, they understand what's going on. 7 seconds on the Elder, though, as now KT going to move over. They will be able to secure vision here in this brush as Karis. He's made it to the midway of the river,
even
and
if
Destiny has to be used.
Yeah, he does see them, but he can't flank. Both cleanses are up here for VicLa and aiming.
Yeah, and now that Destiny is not going to be available for trying to wrestle their way in towards this Drake pit. However, they have made it here. Dudu's Naba back to a good position, but he gets shoved, and the bubble is going to connect as well. There's the layer of CC, but he still flashes his way out of it. Still, it's a lot of buttons now pressed for KT. Hanwha, I mean, Dudu soaked all of it. He's now got teleport to try and get back into this fight afterwards as well, as Weaver's Wall is going to try and deny Hanwha, and KT will try and rush this one down. They're doing a lot of damage to it. Cuz off to the backside. Dudu makes his way back in, but now it's an Elder Drake on KT, and Hanwha have decided, oh wait, we don't want this after all. Another seismic shove. Dudu is addicted to them, as On Fleek's gonna get eaten by a dragon in the form of aiming. And now VicLa is looking to surf his way over and tidy up the rest of Hanwha Life.
It's just so much power in this composition around objectives. They had the prio, and Dudu lost his Narbar in the previous...
Really do kind of need to be ahead before they're super valuable, especially with the build that he goes currently. Not going to be offering too much damage here for Hanwha. Does offer so much map control, though, if you do manage to create leads. They did have some moments, but honestly, not enough. As VicLa looks for another shove, but just does the classic Taliyah thing, where KT will guarantee themselves this bottom inhibitor turret. The inhibitor will stay alive for now, as Rascal CC'd for a while, doesn't seem to care too much about it, nor about that house flying past his whiskers.
Cuz is pushing mid, they don't have to stick around here. Could just force Hanwha to go mid, and then they'll take the inhibitor. Like, they're going to get one of these no matter what.
Oh no, On Fleek immediately going to get stifled as aiming just flashes out of the way. Moonlight Vigil once again sails by majestically, but does zero impact in this fight. Dudu now fighting towards the top side, but VicLa is just frontlining. And his Q, remember, is just cullings. Just little cullings over and over again, doing so much damage here as Hanwha no access to this fight whatsoever. KT will get a teleport from the Sejuani to make sure that they can get free damage onto this Nexus turret, as well as Karis. Gonna take a lot of damage there from aiming, but he doesn't complete the kill. Dudu now back onto the fountain for another go, as the Lulu is just gonna get knocked up, and so much health just gonna be ripped away from him. The Nexus, though, is going to be the first priority here, as Hanwha will lose this series 0-2, and KT make it 3 in a row. to KT as they finish this one off, as that was their the most perfect response to the attempted engage, but also it's pretty obvious that Hanwha had to go for it. So Aiming just cleans it up from there.
KT just not messing up when they have leads like this. You know, we talked about their soul percentage and how much they're able to take things away in these longer games. Like, they love their dragons, and their fights around objectives, playing around Aiming, usually on late game carries, not the Lucian, who has, you know, become more of a late game carry, especially with tempo advantage like this. It's just been so great to watch.
Yeah, they've been absolutely amazing. Now that Aiming has come online, and we did sort of read about this a little bit earlier from an interview